Hi there, this is Sandra with the Mortgage Center. This is an important message for those of you who are on our regular email distribution list. I wanted just to give you an idea of what's happening at our office and what's happening with mortgages these days. Usually I always provide tips on, how to pay off your mortgage quicker, how to manage your debt better. But I just wanted to give you more of a personal message to let you know what's happening in the office and what's happening with mortgages. What we're finding is that turnaround times, and I think that's true across the board, are uber slow now. So stuff that usually took 3 to 5 business days now is sometimes taking 2 to 3 weeks. So we always submit mortgage approvals for you in a timely way. And the communication around that usually is proactive, but lenders are super slow. So we always will let you know if we think that there's going to be problems getting you approved. But again, please be patient with us because our lenders that we work with, and I mean, we work with banks and credit unions and wholesale banks, their turnaround times are also slower. And the main reason for that is that because of the overheated real estate market and what's happening with the pandemic, they're looking at files with more attention to detail. And things that used to not be a problem now are an issue. So what you'll find is that we are dealing a lot more with things that like issues that are coming up. But the good news in working with us is we can normally solve those issues with you in a timely way. So don't be surprised if we call you and say, hey, listen, things have changed based on our original conversation. It's just because lenders are looking at files differently. That sort of leads me to the next point is we always want to get your mortgage application up front, and we want the information that you provide us to be accurate. And we're always looking for income documents up front too, just to kind of avoid any of those issues that might come down the road. Now, I know you're going to say that really sucks or that stinks, but the more that we can get up front with for you, the less likelihood that there'll be issues down the road. So for example, I'm just working with a client right now, and we've had some issues with how she declares her income. So she gets a base salary plus sort of a housing allowance. And unfortunately, we weren't they had thought of their compensation just as a salary. So now that's become an issue with the mortgage financing that we've had to troubleshoot because they thought they were getting paid a certain way, and when we called the employer, they were getting paid another way. So again, good documentation up front, accuracy. You know your information better than we do, so we always kind of review your mortgage application once you submit it and go through it carefully. So that takes a little bit more time. Don't be frustrated. We're doing it just so that you can avoid any issues down the road. The other thing that we're finding is that a lot of our buyers, whether they're first-time home buyers or moving up or moving down, are competing against other buyers for that property. And we're working a lot now with clients who want to put cash offers on properties, but don't actually have the cash. They still need a mortgage, right? So an offer without a financing condition is very typical right now. And, although we don't recommend that, we do have a process that can get you into a position to be able to put an offer on a financing condition. So one of the things that we'll do when we do your mortgage pre-approval is we want to make sure we get your letters of employment, pay stubs up front. If you're self-employed, we need specific documentation for that, whether you're a sole proprietor or a corporation. But one of the things that we do have is a really cool tool called Purview, and many of you, I've shared this with you. So if you want to put an offer on a property without a financing condition, send us the MLS, and we would do a quick Purview report on it, and it gives you some interesting details about the property's history and what it might be valued at, because we're finding that the listing price is not necessarily the purchase price or even the market value. And that kind of brings me to the final point of this video for you, is that if you are buying a property, please put us in touch with your real estate agent, because when your realtor and the mortgage finance person work together, it's always better for you. And you can rest assured that we are always dealing with confidential information. So you can rest assured that we will not disclose any confidential information about you, but we will provide the information that the realtor and you need to have to put an offer on a property, and make sure that offer is successful and then the financing goes through. So that's it for today. We just love helping people. We love solving problems, and we are proactive about that. So if you do have anything that comes up, we'd love to help you. You can always go to my website at skipthebank.ca and schedule a 15-minute consultation, or just give me a call or send me an email. You guys have a great day, good night, whenever you're watching this video. Thank you so much for your business and your trust. We appreciate it.